Good morning. I am Jennifer, and I am an obedient slave of Jesus Christ. So today, I want to talk about killing the need. So on this walk with Christ, we understand that we got to kill once. We know that a part of losing our life and gaining our life includes killing off our wants. Oftentimes, we have idols in our lives we don't even realize we have. I'm not talking about just like health, fitness. I'm talking about work being an idol, your ministry being an idol, your family, your husband, your wife, even you being an idol, right? It's all about you. And we understand that we got to give that up. We got to give that stuff up. We know we got to give up our ways. We got some ways that we got to put down. We got to change the way how we move, the way how we speak, the way how we conduct ourselves. We have to change our identities, how we show up in the world. We may want to show up a certain way, look a certain way, act a certain way, but we realize, nah, it's not about what we want. As ambassadors of Christ, as ones that need to be careful to not come under the power of anything, of those that need to let go of all the weight that so besets us. With being people that need to love God with all our heart, mind, and soul, and love others as we love ourselves. To esteem others higher than ourselves. We know that we have to kill the want. God will direct us to do many things in our life, and we need to be available to Him to do it. We know that it cannot be our will. It cannot be our desires. It needs to be God's will, and God gives us the desires of our heart. We belong to God. This requires many things. It requires us to love. Love even when it's hard. It requires us to surrender. Yeah. It's not about me. It requires us to sacrifice. I got to give up time. And I got to give up these sinful ways. Sinful ways. I have to obey. I have to do what it is the Lord tells me to do. I got to have faith even when it doesn't make sense. In order to do all these things, we realize that our wants are not a priority. They are not. But we have to take it a step further. We have to identify our needs, and we got to kill the need. You see, in order to really make progress on this walk, in order to really be successful in this walk, in order to lose your life to Christ for real and take up your cross, this is more than just a prayer one time in your life. This is more than checks in the box. This is taking up your cross and following God. You have to identify your needs, and you have to be able to kill the need. Yeah, kill the need. Let's talk about it. What are your needs? Because you don't put down all your wants. You want for nothing. What is it that you need? Okay, so you need food. You need food. Ain't no doubt about it. You need food. If the Lord asks you to put down food for a time, would you do it? If he tells you to fast for a day, will you fast? If he tells you to fast for a week, you know, we like to be like, nah, that ain't God. That's the devil. No, it's God. What if he tells you? What if he tells you to put down food? Will you do it? Because see, you don't know what's going on. You could be under spiritual attack, and the Lord needs to break some stuff off of you. God may need to prepare you for something that he has for you. He has something in store for you. He got something brewing for you, and he needs you consecrated. Will you give up the need for that? You need sleep. Yeah. You're going to walk around delirious. Don't do it. You need sleep. But what if the Lord asks you to give up sleep? What if the Lord asks you to wake up after only 4 hours of sleep? Will you do it? What if he needs to talk to you? There's some major stuff going on that day, and he needs to be able to instruct you on what you need to do. What if he knows the wickedness you about to encounter that day, and he needs to prepare your soul for what's going to take place? What if he needs to get a word to you? What if you need to go to bed and he's like, no, I need you to make that phone call? Will you give up an hour of sleep to make that phone call? You never know. Somebody could be on the verge of committing suicide and is praying, Lord, I just need somebody to talk to. If you give me somebody to talk to just show me that someone cares, I won't go through with this. Show me I'm not alone. Will you give up the sleep? Yeah, you need not to be stressed. Stress will kill you. You end up with ulcers and all kind of stuff. What if the Lord needs you to be in pressurized situations? What if he's doing it to test you, to build you? Look at Jesus in the garden. Pressurized situation. Sweat and blood. What if he needs you to navigate pressurized situation so that you can know how to handle them and navigate them? Will you handle a little stress? See, it's not enough just to give up the want. You got to kill the need. The Lord tested me in this in so many different areas where he would be like on the spot fast, on the spot. Get up. I just wake up. I'm like, why is it 2 o'clock in the morning? What's going on? Because he wanted me to kill the need. In this journey, he'll ask me now. I'll be doing stuff and I'll be like, Lord, but I need to do this. I need to do that. And he'll be like, Jennifer, what is it that you need? And I'll be like, you're right. I don't have needs. Why? Because you crucified to Christ, right? Dead men don't need nothing. Okay? They good. They good and dead. So if you need something, are you really dead? Are you really crucified with Christ? Have you joined him on the cross? If not, I want you to think about next time you say you need something. And I need you to think, kill the need, crucify the need, and join Jesus in the crucifixion. It'll change your life.